Illinois side of the river, and we are trying to get home.
Hour on the highway.
So it is now 55 outside.
Well, 55.
And raining harder.
I had a big old smile all the way home.
And we're coming up on more traffic. Lovely. I think we're coming up to Page
People were
Extension
looking at me like I
now.
was crazy. I had a big old smile on my
North
face.
364.
I don't care.
Rain has started to pick up. Rain has started.
There's Johnny's bike.
Johnny's little sportster.
And that one there's Shane's bike.
Shane's gone through 3 bikes here.
This is the third bike Shane's had in like a half a year right there. And then that's
the man that built my bike right there, Dave. He's a good man. Whole lot of Rosie.
The wood spider is the most accomplished of all web-building species. Recently, scientists gave these tiny creatures a variety of psychoactive drugs to observe their effects on web building. When given a minute dose of LSD, the spider's web took on an unfamiliar, minimalist structure. When given caffeine, the web structure was not affected, but the spider's behavior was. Given THC, the active ingredient in marijuana, the spider didn't build a web. It built a hammock, where it lay all day and watched the caffeine spider go. When given alcohol, the spider built a web, found a mate, and raised over 100 young. But the mate got a restraining order, and now the spider can't go within 100 centimeters of the web. The crack cocaine spider figured building webs was for suckers, waited till the caffeine spider was exhausted, then came up behind it and popped a cap in its ass. Nice web, Mr. Crack Spider. When winter came, the marijuana spider had no place to live. It ended up in the crack web as the crack spider's bitch. For more information on the crack spider's bitch, contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa. The woods.
From cages on Highway 9.
My great-grandfather, he's the first cat herder in our family.
Herding cats. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy.
Anybody can herd cattle. Holding together 10,000 half-wild short hairs, well, that's another thing altogether.
Being a cat herder is probably about the toughest thing I think I've ever done.
I got this one this morning, right here. And if you look at his face, it's just ripped to shreds, you know?
You see the movies, you hear the stories, I'm living a dream. Not everyone can do what we do.
It's like trying to keep my brothers out of prison.
It ain't an easy job, but when you bring a herd into town and you ain't lost a one of them, ain't a feeling like in the world.
That guy there should get Father of the Year award, man. That kid will never forget that day as long as he lives. He come up with that damn fish, too. I'll be a son of a gun. That child will never forget that day.
Bobby, Marissa Rose, and then we got Brenna Rose and Tiffany Rose. Call it the Rose Garden. And because that bike is definitely a whole lot of Rosie. 395 horsepower. That racing carb and everything. It's fast as hell. Fast as hell. There she is. But I'm going to get back in the wind. Rosie don't like sitting too long. She's being real good to me, though. We got each other figured out now. Every time I get on her, it's like getting on. She's my friend. But y'all have a good one. Bobby.
Look at my Amy.
Not fair. Now sing a song.
We were clowning, me and Amy singing.
Please. Under this, you were a child of distinction.
A real big spender.
A big spender.
Good looking, so
Yes, that's so
refined.
refined.
I'd like to know what's going on in your mind, so let me get right to the point.
You don't pop your cork for any guy.
I meet
A big spender. Spend a little time with me. Bada, 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 bada. Hey, get the do not disturb sign, put it on the front door. I gotta go now.
I actually got her to sing that for Dolly. She's got such a beautiful voice, my wife.
You got a felony. Man, your road looks tough ahead. Gonna be miles and miles away from your bed. The judge's words repeating in your head. Boy, you got a felony. You got a felony. Man, your road looks.
Got my hard intention stuff up out here in the garage. Just got done running the bike. I got the pressure relief valve went bad in it. I went to start it and it was going. I put my hand down there where I heard it coming from, and that pressure relief valve was sticking. It wasn't closed. It wasn't staying closed. So I didn't want to run it on one cylinder. 20-something bucks for one manual pressure relief valve. But Rosie's back, and if ever I need a wind therapy, it's now. I mean, fucking almost died. Had emergency surgery, bilateral pulmonary embolism. Not fun. They lay you on the table and say, if we don't get this blood clot out of his lung, we got about an hour, he's going to go into heart failure. I couldn't breathe nothing. I couldn't catch no air. Even full oxygen, it was hard to breathe. And then, buddy Johnny, his kid killed himself. He's got 3 Class X's. He's getting ready to go back to prison for quite some time. They gave him another continuance. He's lucky he's in Illinois. It sucks because they got that catch and release shit, and he's racked up 3 Class X's in different counties, so they're going to run him wild. So he's looking at 18 to 90 years because they're 6 to 30 each. If they run him wild, he's going to be looking at 18 to 90 years. Lawyer said he's probably going to get about 25. He's already done 22 fucking years. I try to keep my brothers on the straight and narrow, but can't be with them 24/7. And you tie that fucker down to a bed, he's gonna be killing somebody when he gets up. So, but Rosie's running again, and I am happy. Now I gotta clean all this shit up. Tomorrow's supposed to be around. I wouldn't care if it was 30 degrees. I'm going riding again tomorrow. I gotta get some wind therapy. I need it bad.
January 3rd, 1997. Luckiest day of my life. I hit the lottery. I had to do it.
So I told my psychiatrist I was hearing voices in my head. He said I don't have a psychiatrist. So I told my psychiatrist I was hearing voices.
What else we got on here, man? It's fucking ate up.
A number.
Artist can. Whoever just
Pussy.
pull up right now.
You got a felony.
Sister.
Gary.
That's what I'm talking about.
Out of 37 of us, that's all that's left alive.
How much? That's you.
It's on you.
Sky's the
Most of
limit.
my
Make it
friends
down.
were dead by the time they were 35.
White Castle now.
Amy shopping spree.
Oh, we're at my home, away from home, St. Clair County Jail.
Yeah, Nate's like, you coming in? Like, fuck no, I ain't coming in.
Spent a lot of time up there. I've spent probably altogether a couple years in this motherfucker. There's a misdemeanor side over there. Those last two blocks there and this one right here are female blocks, and then you got the misdemeanor block, and then the felony blocks are on the other side. And they built a new part. The new part's federal, weekends, and shit like that. And then the sheriff, his apartment house is upstairs there. But St. Clair County Jail. Hate this fucking jail. But, yeah. Oh, they didn't run, I guess.
I want to make sure.
Monday, so I can't even spend it and shit. Yeah, we're okay. By the time I get to it Monday and shit, say we're okay. We're okay, señorita. Say we're okay.
Talk to them because then they got to report that shit or they get in trouble. Or,
We're okay.
if I was to say something, yeah, I'm perfectly okay.
Yeah. I can't get to it till Monday, so I can't even spend it and shit. Yeah, we're okay. By the time I get to it Monday and shit, say we're okay. She's guards in there. I still want to walk. I still want to walk, but in the eyeball, I don't know the faces of the guys. Oh, my new shirt. I sent it to Amy. Look, Belleville trash. I'm proud to be Belleville trash. Sent it to Amy. She's guards in there.
Hijacked the prison bus on Grand Theft Auto. Saw Steve right off the bridge. Never thought I'd be stealing I had an Atari when I was a kid. These games now, they trip me up. I had to apologize to all my kids, though. What for, Dad?
You know what to do.
For coming home from work and saying, get off them games and get a life. Games are fun. That's awesome, right off
Good
the
job.
bat.
This bus and those prison guard uniforms should be all you need to waltz right into bowling.
There's me and Amy on a little moped. Grand Theft Auto. A family that games together, stays together. She's flipping everybody off. God, I love her. All the bright days of my life have been spent with that woman. I cherish her so much. We're riding wheelies on a little moped on Grand Theft Auto.
I turned the Patcock off. Run that. I'm outside right now. Lord have mercy.
It was Grand Theft Auto. Made my Cholo lowrider. Put hydraulics on it. Low rider.
Go.
Nate teaching Amy the pimp walk.
Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it. Stop. Return. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Like someone owes you money. Alexa, I wasn't done, bitch.
I get in arguments with that damn
Alexa.
and the Google lady.
Song quiz.
It started speaking
Quiz by
gibberish,
Ghost
and Amy's
Surachigai
like,
Oshi Te
"What did
Tan
you
Da
do
Boku
tonight,
Rawai Tami
Alexa?"
Osake Te Ini Osagashi Tatamawari Ofu
It's
Tari
speaking
Meguri
gibberish,
Asam Da Jini
man.
no Koto Bakari Amo Te
Speaking
Naru no
Lakota.
Wachito Yawaka Ta Da Ke Non Da
Tashanka Wiko.
Te Bakari no Yoru Koi Oshio Boku To Jini
Tashanka Wiko.
Ira Nai
Alexa.
What'd you do to
Tashanka Wiko.
According to Wikipedia, Toronto is the capital city of the
No.
Canadian province of
Alexa. Tashanka Witko.
I don't know that one.
Well, you're an ignorant bitch.
I don't get along with electronics at all.
Alexa, I was
That's me and Amy. I was trying to show her how to ride side by side, and she kept taking off, and I'm like, what are you doing? She said, I'm riding it like I stole it. I said, well, I can't argue with that. Going in between cars and stuff. Good God bless her. Riding it like she stole it, she said. I was getting off the bike because, keep the honest.
My mom will send her a
My
video.
little
Look at
granddaughter,
Papa.
Nora.
Say hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Love you.
Love you.
Sweet little Nora.
There's the Rosie.
We are going on a mission.
Going over to Uncle Jim's real quick.
The scrubs you got me are extremely comfortable.
Yeah, do they feel okay?
They fit wonderfully.
Hey, Nora. I love you.
I love you.
You're a good girl.
Yeah.
My mom will send her in Nate's room. This is Nate Dogg's room whenever he's over. He's got the best room in the house. Yeah, this one. She's all kinds of pissed off. It reminds me of my daughter, Tiffany Rose, when she was little. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys. And look, Nate's computer. Suicidal tendencies. KC95, Real Rock Radio. Graphics. And corn. And look, you can tell it's Nate's room. Giant bottle of J&B. No, Nate's not a Scotch drinker. He likes Miller, genuine draft. This is my buddy Gary Ralph Hill I always talk about. He's like a father to me. That's Gary right there. And then that's that little pug. In Nate's room. My mom will send her a video. Look at Papa.
Say hi.
Okay, I'm still going. Sure, fuck it.
That's the pub walker.
Yeah.
Don't matter, walking 3 miles.
Sprayed the cameras on and.
She was talking with the ice house.
Oh, I gotta turn this off because YouTube gets mad if you got music going. I remember me and Nate Dogg went to high school right there. Well, I went there till I went to Ward of the State, but. And not wards and Ward of State and foster homes and all that, but
That's where the car got hit at, right there.
yeah. We used to be able to smoke in the stadium. You get a smoker stamp on your card, and that was Freak's parking lot back over there. That wasn't even there. And that was right there. And then there's where I scalped Timmy Street, remember? Me and Monica used to live in an apartment down there. Billy Roberts pushed the jukebox out through the fucking cafeteria window one time, I heard. Bubba West. And then, I used to live right up here, too. There's the tracks, because
She was talking with the ice.
Where's Big Daddy? Oh, it's up far. This is, Main Street, Belleville, Illinois.
I love his lights. Those lights are so cool.
That's Main Street. This is the fountain up here. They had to move the original one to a different park. Some guy drove a car in that one. There's the courthouse right there. I got sentenced in that one a bunch of times. But, oh, you remember that time? What was it? Oh, this bitch, whenever I first got back, me and Jimmy Smith went to this pharmacy. I was storing the pills there. And he goes, I'm going to get some script. I said, I'm going to go over and get a bud across the street at the bar. And it was at the antique house. Yeah. And I went down there, and I said, hi, I'm Mark Boger now. I just got back in town. She goes, I know who you are. She goes, you got in a wreck while I was in the car. And I said, I'm so sorry. And she goes, oh, no, don't be sorry. She said, it was you, Dennis Kane. Where's Big Daddy? Oh, it's up far. This is, Did Nate forget your Three Musketeers, Uncle?
Yeah.
That's what I'm very about. I'm trying to think to go see.
Nate looked at me like, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get up out of here. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Don't remind him.
Nate.
Did Nate forget?
That's Nate's uncle. I used to take him grocery shopping every month, and that old man would get just one thing every month that had sugar in it. He'd get a Three Musketeers candy bar, and Nate put it on the metal part of the conveyor belt, and it didn't get checked out. And we got in the car and we started driving and back to Uncle's house from the grocery store. And Uncle goes, "Where's my Three Musketeers?" And Nate told him that he left it on the metal part of the conveyor belt. Uncle, the only time Uncle cusses or stutters is when he's going to chew somebody's ass. And he chewed Nate's ass for 15 minutes. And then the whole time we're unloading the groceries, and he had just started calming down. So I did what a brother does. I said, hey, Uncle, did Nate forget your Three Musketeers? But just so you know, I got paid back for that. Nate called me one day and he goes, man, Mark, can you come over and give me and Uncle a ride up to the hospital? He fell and I'm worried about his knee. Well, I get there and Uncle's pissed. It's football day. He's not wanting to go to no hospital. But Nate talked him into going, and he was wanting to go to St. Elizabeth's, but they closed that one down. So I had to take him across the highway to the other one, and they said, well, because of COVID, you can't come in, but we'll call you and let you know when we're done. So me and Nate went up and we kicked it at the park. Well, we get the call, we go get Uncle, and he gets in the car, and just as we're pulling off, he goes, gick, 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 gick. And I thought, oh, man, Nate is going to get his ass chewed out again. And Uncle goes, gick, gick, God damn it, Mark. He goes, what'd you bring me up here for? I missed all my fucking football. And I wasn't going to tell that old man that I had told him already that they closed St. Elizabeth's, and that was the closest hospital. The man's done everything right in his life. Sure as hell ain't going to disrespect him. So I did the only thing I could do. I started singing James Taylor, whenever I see your smiling face to him. I said, whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself. And I said, because I love you, Uncle. And he goes, goddamn crazy white boy. And he hits his leg, and he's looking out the window. And I looked in the rear view, and Nate's eyes are big as cookies. He's got a look on his face like, oh, shit. And then Uncle started laughing. And Nate goes, are you laughing, Uncle? And I said, oh, Uncle, I got you now because I'm a singer. But I miss that old man. That's the apartment there we were bug bombing when we ate that damn bug fogger. He was a neat old man. He told Ike Turner to go fuck himself, keep his hands off of Tina Turner. They were down in East St. Louis, and Ike slapped her. He told him to keep his damn hands off her. And I know Uncle was a lady killer because when we go shopping, all them old women come up, hi, Ellen. They was all over Uncle. I miss him, though. He had the cancer, and I love that old man. He's a good guy. Yeah, Nate, Uncle just calmed down. Whenever I get depressed, I watch this video here. Because Nate, whenever I said, did they forget your Three Musketeers? Nate rolled his eyes like, oh, shit, what are you doing, dude?
Nate looked at me like, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get up out of here. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Don't remind him. Did Nate forget your Three Musketeers, Uncle?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Lights on there.
it's my buddy Dave's new bike. Well, it's a couple years ago. He's the guy that built my bike. He built it for his firstborn son, but his son's scared to death of it. Won't ride it. So, first time I rode it, shifting the second gear, I almost lost the handlebars. There's my sweet
Amy's birthday present came.
most beautiful woman in the world.
Jacket. She's been so excited. Waiting to get her little jacket.
What me and Amy have, it goes beyond physical and mental. It's truly a spiritual thing.
Does it fit okay? Look, here's one of her favorite things. Look at her little thumb. Look.
She's so beautiful.
She's got little thumb slots.
She's the most loving, unselfish person.
Okay. You like it?
I told all my brothers, I said, you guys know I love you, right? They said, we know, bro. I said, you know my wife comes first, right? They said, we know that's the way it's supposed to be.
Look, if you really go.
My buddy Bobby one day, we're driving, and he's all pointing, look at that, look at that. I look over, and it's like I seen a newer Camaro sitting there at the light, and I said, yeah, no, it was the Dodge. I said, them new Dodges are nice. And he goes, no, man, not that. That. And I looked where he was pointing, and there's a gal like 30-something years old. And she's a cute little gal, but my daughter's that old. And I said, Bobby, I've been with Amy so long, I don't even really look anymore. And he's like, dude, that ain't fucking normal. He said, well, we hung out, and then I went home, and I was home about an hour, and the phone rang. And it's Bobby. And he goes, hey, bro. I go, what's up? He goes, I was thinking. I go, what's going on? He said, maybe if you really love somebody, it is normal. I said, there you go, motherfucker. That's it right there. I wouldn't trade my wife for 1,000 of any women. I told her I feel like I loved her longer than this life. I know that's sacrilegious to say that. And the only proof I got that might be the case is when Jesus said, you know, before you were born, I called you each by name. But I've always felt that way since I met her. She shot me down the first time. I asked her out, and I forgot